That's my foot. Stop. Hello. This reading is for Aquarius. What do the spirit guides have in store for the Aquarius? The upsurgence of imagination in a presenting problem position. There's a conflict. There's an obstacle. There's a creative, nurturing person who can balance family and children on the surface, and the unconscious is the dream of meeting someone new. In the past, the Page of Pentacles was a idea about money. The Magician in the near future is it's a connection between heaven and earth. The Magician makes things happen like that, where one finds oneself is the committed relationship. Others see the Aquarius as a creative individual. But they hold to be a father figure. And the final outcome is the reward for the creative efforts. This reading is for Pisces. What do the spirit guides have in store for Pisces? Coming in, Pisces. Wow. I guess I wanted to see the obstacle here. The obstacle is like a feeling of complacency. The present situation is a meditative state. On the surface, we have a decision that needs to be made with regarding your talents and skills. In the unconscious, there's a Aquarius. In the past was a magician. And when one finds oneself is at the time to reflect and to nurture yourself, a time to take care of yourself. You may find yourself noticing a pattern. Others see this as a yes for your journey in love. And the hope and fear is that addiction, the devil, is meaning it represents our vices, gambling, lust. Anything that we have that we need to control and keep a tab on, kind of keep it in check. And then you'll reach at the committed, loving relationship there. Blessed. The blessed union. This reading is for Aries. What do the spirit guides have in store for the Aries? And for the Aries. There's a conflict. There's a conflict with your ideologies. Your love relationship is getting in the way of this current situation. And there's a need for intuition. In the unconscious, there's a loss and a time for grieving. This may be a sign that needs this loss might be needing to be brought to the surface to heal. In the past, you had a struggle that was difficult. In the near future, you'll find yourself financially successful with a loving family and reward for your work. You may find yourself in a time for developing your body. Like this may come as a change in diet, what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. If you're smoking, maybe quitting smoking. This is a card for the physical body, health, your health. Others see you as having a strong, creative presence. Okay, so in the present situation, you don't see yourself as creative, but others see you as that, having a imagination. And then where you'll find yourself with the having to deal with a person that has qualities of quicksilver. They know how to, they're quick-witted. They know how to strategize and how to communicate. And then that will bring you into a new endeavor, like learning a new skill or a hobby. It's a final outcome. The Aries, after the Aries is the Taurus. This reading is for Taurus. Taurus energy coming in. Okay, the Taurus, the Taurus is now experiencing some, or involved in gossiping. So we want to be conscious of that present situation. And then the wish fulfillment card is creating an obstacle in this journey for the Taurus. And there's a sexual encounter on the surface here. So it's like you want to be sexual and desirable, and you may be sharing that with others or needing to discuss it with others. And then that meeting of someone, this is like an immature love where it's based on sex. In the unconscious, you're desiring your work to be financially supporting you and stable. In the past, you had a challenge, a hunt for an idea that came in and rewarded you with some type of achievement. And then in the near future, we have Poseidon here erupting from the waters, bringing you a good time to invest money, and then, I always think of this as a good time to invest money. But it also is relating to that sexual energy as well. And then you'll find yourself at a place where it's a good time for your mind to be clear. There's clarity. Others see the Taurus we're reading for as being like having the Midas touch when it comes to money. And we got the Magician again. This is a hope and a fear. This is a messenger between heaven and earth. The Magician is an ambiguous card. It's kind of barren, and it's like there's a fear of being alone with we have this meditation as a final outcome. It's like there's a fear of getting in touch with your spiritual self. Maybe it's losing that feeling of grounded, like you're very grounded, psychologically grounded. And you had to kind of let yourself go. Let go of the it's not take a risk and start a new journey. It's just a letting go of the feeling of not being lucky. Like, you need to see yourself as lucky. This reading is for Gemini. What does the spirit guides have in store for the Gemini? We saw the Gemini earlier. Reflecting on the past. There's sentimental nostalgia is on the present situation. It's the present situation. You might be stuck in thinking about the past or wanting to relive the past. And then the card of financial success and contentment is blocking your journey here. And we have a Libra coming in to the Gemini's life. unconsciously we have a desire for a spiritual connection with the lover. In the past, there was a decision that needed to be made that was neither good nor bad. And then the Gemini has some more swords coming in the near future, which could be a time to reflect on your skills and what you have, and try to crowd out the negative thoughts that might come in regarding that love affair or that nostalgia of the past. But we're dwelling in the past here. Okay, this is a very good card for a Gemini to have. This is the King of Swords coming in, and that's a patriarchal type of individual that's very good with numbers. Others see the Gemini in a struggle. Probably at work. The hope and fear is this reward for your work, and also public acclaim. So sometimes we want to be rewarded, but we might be afraid of how others see it. And as a final outcome for the Gemini, we have the Devil, which is a warning to not do things in excess. When is the Pieces reading? Hi, Dre. How are you? Whoa. This is for Cancer. The Cancer is like you're wanting the reading for Pisces, I think. Chrome wants a reading for Pisces, but I already did the reading for Pisces. Do you DK readings? Do you do readings? I'm fine. That's good. I do general readings for the collective. I've had people ask me about doing readings specifically for themselves, and that would be like outside of Twitch. I missed it. You missed a reading for Pisces. That's okay. Maybe it wasn't meant for you, you know? Something else may resonate. This is popping out here, and I want to address it because it means that this is a good time to be generous and donate, or like, give to charitable organizations. I don't know, it could be cleaning out the closet, kind of, going through the garage, whatever, clearing out things, giving them away to others who may need them. This is for Cancer coming in. Is Dre still here? Do you have a specific question? Sometimes it's specific questions are like a yes or no. Okay. For the Cancer, we've got the Scorpio in the present situation. Scorpio person is on the mind, and there's a conflict here that's blocking the path for your relationship with a Scorpio, or what you need to know. Others are gossiping about the situation. In the unconscious, we have negative thoughts. This could be a bad dream. And the Magician is in the past. Again, the Magician is coming out. There was some isolation in the past. In the near future, there's some kind of immature attitude towards money. And then finding yourself learning a new skill. Honing in on those talents that you already have. Others see you as having a struggle with creative energy. Hope and fear is financial success. It may be that the money could be a burden. You may see it as a burden. And then as a final outcome, a Sagittarius coming in. This reading is for Leo. Leo, what do the spirits have in store for Leo? So what have we done? We've done Aquarius, we've done Pisces, we've done Aries, we've done Taurus, we've done Gemini, we've done Cancer. This reading is for Leo. Is that Pisces? There's a Pisces in the present situation for the Leo. This may mean that the Leo needs to reflect on your love life a little bit. And then that reflection, it's there again, the reflection on the love life and thinking about your relationship. On the surface, there's a win, it's like you have the project has been decided on. It's a good. Like there's something small that's been completed there regarding work. In the unconscious, you've got a problem. This is a problem like my first impulse was to say with addictions or alcohol. And then in the past, you may have sought a healer or counselor in the past. The wounded healer. And then the Queen of Swords is in the near future. That's a Aquarius person coming in for the Leo. And they're going to help you get your groove back. The Five of Wands, others see your win as being a struggle, like a battle. The hope and fear is the journey being over and having a emotional exhaustion. And then a final outcome is the need to be secretive. This reading is resonating with me. Was that the Leo? This reading is for Virgo. It's for Virgo. What did the Spirit have in store for Virgo? Come in here. I think I see a queen. I don't know. These cards are in Braille. I had them made in Braille. It's not a queen, but it is the Lovers. So this is a decision in love as a present situation. The psychological exhaustion is creating an obstacle in your path. And then your soulmate is on the surface here with the World. Oh, in the unconscious, there's a worrying about where you live. In the past, there was a secret. In the near future, it's a time to get in touch with your patriarchal self. And then you will find yourself reflecting on that choice and love. And others see that as a new beginning. And we have as a hope and fear a safe journey, like a vacation. And then as a final outcome, there's a loss in love. But there's still light. It's what the Virgo. This reading is for Libra. do the spirits have in store for the Libra? This is a current situation where you're taking on a new talent. It's like you're learning something new. You're a student. The loss of money is blocking your path, creating an obstacle. On the surface, there's a time for meditation, taking time alone. In the unconscious, it's sickness, there's illness, there's heartache. In the past, a brief idea yeah. And then in the near future, the meeting of someone new. Or this could be the renewal of your relationship, like starting fresh. When one finds oneself, the Libra has a Gemini in their reading, and I think the Gemini had a Libra in their reading. So they're like two peas in a pod. This person is coming in fast, and it's a time to develop your skills regarding intellectual achievements. This one is too. This is another card that has to do with developing your intellect, and others see you as having a pattern. This can also mean a court problem, like a problem with the law, or something is balanced, like it's Athena, and she's the ruler she strategizes when it comes to war. She uses her strategies, like her wisdom. Hope and fear is a loss of trust and love. And as a final outcome, the King of Cups the King of Cups is a person that has deep feelings and empathizes, is the wounded healer coming in for the Libra. Hi, Amber. Where are we here? This reading is for Scorpio. This is Scorpio. Wow. What do the spirit guides have in store for the Scorpio? They're like, I don't want to be there. I want to be closer to you. Eh. Nostalgia about the past is the present problem for this Scorpio. The decision in love is creating an obstacle. The Knight of Pentacles is on the surface. That's a Virgo. And in the unconscious, there's a struggle with the creative process. In the past, your creative process was smooth sailing, and you had a very, very good journey. In the near future, the Scorpio's coming into the Wheel of Fortune, which is a time to think about aging, where you are in your life. At the end of a journey, feeling exhausted, emotionally drained, psychologically drained. But you have to come to the end for the new to begin. Others see you as having to make some type of moral decision regarding your money. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Hope and fear for the Scorpio is a hobby, learning something new. Oh, and the final outcome is having someone close to you is ill, or you're ill, or there's going to be some sickness coming. So I'm going to pull a card for the Scorpio to kind of clarify that outcome of sickness, or like I'll reflect on it a bit. So these are oracle cards. I don't want to leave the Scorpio in this state of a final outcome with illness. And this one kind of draws to me, pulls to me here. This card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed, and you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. The next sign is Sagittarius. Sorry. What happened? Looks like. What do the spirit guides have in store for the Sagittarius? What's going in for the Sagittarius here? The Dream World card wants to me to cradle it. The Sagittarius has a start of a new relationship developing as a present situation. There's the Sagittarius is having some thoughts about work that are blocking the path for the intuition and that love or relationship. It could be it's an initial meeting of someone, and the moon is on the surface, so that's the intuition. The Sagittarius has a lot of intuition in general. The Nine of Pentacles as the unconscious in the dream world is the financial stability. And in the past, there was a loss of money. In the near future, the Sagittarius will find itself in a state of bliss. And then moving on to away from the state of bliss, there's a incoming of a Gemini Knight of Swords. This person is going to be in an even playing field with the Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius needs to develop some of the wit that the person has, that Gemini. And others see this journey the Sagittarius is having as smooth sailing and like all your ducks are in a row. But here we have, as a hope and fear, we have the devil, and the devil is a card that represents our vices, like spending too much money, gambling, alcohol, addiction, lust. So, okay, the Sagittarius, it's a appropriate place to have the devil as a hope and fear, because we don't want to admit that we have, problems. But when we do, we're aware of them, we're more cautious. And then the final outcome is an idea about material gain. It's like the inkling of an idea. This is a very balanced reading. The spread was very, very balanced. We can see cups here, and we have a lot of major arcana cards, which are strong. people coming in, which is always good. The Capricorn. This reading is for the Capricorn. What do the spirit guides have in store for the Capricorn? Coming in. Cappy. Like, I'm going to stay there and scoot. Just a little bit. Okay. All right. The Capricorn has a committed, loving relationship that is the present situation. Oh, there's a Sagittarius here that's coming in and throwing this off course. On the surface, there's a patriarchal type of energy for the Capricorn, and the unconscious desire to seek a wounded healer or a spiritual guide, a priest, a teacher, a philosopher. In the past, this Capricorn had meditation and possibly isolation. That was but to gain clarity. And then in the near future, the Capricorn has a conflict with some type of creative task. And they will find themselves being rewarded for having the education that they have, for having the knowledge that they have. Others see the Capricorn as smart and maybe a little bit cold, unfeeling, possibly. A hope and fear is a struggle with a creative journey. It's like we had to go through this rocky path to get to the final outcome. And here we have, these are good for the Cappy, to have both the Queen and King of Swords in a reading. It's like, I want to say symbiosis. It's in synchrony. It's that intellect coming into play for the Capricorn. All right. So I can pull some cards if you need. Whoa, here we are. I guess I'm not going to be pulling them from this deck. This deck is like, no, I'm done. I have one person with me still. I'm not sure if I can see who it is. What's going on? I wonder if I can. See my dashboard. I don't know how to use this app. It's like